Hey, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up, because I need the thumbs up. But today I'm going to talk about the tomatoes, but a little bit of a backstory. When I have tried to grow stuff in the ground here, and for some reason it just don't take. So, you know, it gets up and starts flowering and then it dies. So now I've decided this year I'm going to put it all in pots and stuff and try it this way. But today I'm going to talk a little bit about my tomato plants, because there's so many different varieties, and when you go to the store to get your plants, whether it's in the seed form or plants, you need to read these little cards here and see what it says on them. Because now that's a big boy plant, so that's going to get about 5 or 6 feet tall, and that's really taller than I wanted, but I couldn't find any of the other plants. And the way you'll know that on this little sticker here, I don't know if you can see that or not. I'll show it to you, try to show it to you. I'll zoom in on it if I can. But that says indeterminate. And indeterminate in the tomato field, or all vegetables, I guess, it means the height of the plant. So indeterminate means they don't know how high it's going to get. It's going to keep growing and growing and growing, and it'll last all year as long as you keep it fertilized, keep the fruit off, and keep some of the leaves cut, and don't cut the suckers. But so that's the indeterminate plants, and all these are indeterminate plants. So I'm going to go get some more tomato plants, but I want to get determinate plants. And determinate plants, I mean, they'll get up about maybe this high, and they will stop growing and start producing fruit. And they're easier to maintain, easier to take care of. You don't have to build a trellis and stuff for them to crawl on and all that kind of stuff. So, and these over here are cherry tomatoes. I've got 2 cherry tomato plants here, and I've got 2 of the big boy hardy plants over here. The other thing is I've had a garden up to a few years ago. I've had a garden every year, and I've always had real good success with them and no issues. Lately I've been watching these videos on YouTube, and they go into talking about what kind of fertilizer to use. They use Epsom salt, they use fish stuff, they use this fertilizer, that fertilizer. I never did all that. What I always did in my garden that I had before at our other place is we just took all of our vegetable leftovers out in the garden, and I tilled them under, and that was pretty much it. And the one thing that the plants like the most is water. So yeah, fertilizer is important, but water is more important, which I got to get this stuff watered this morning. And the other thing is, I use a Miracle Grow, which this is not a sponsored video. But Miracle Grow, I dig a hole down underneath the plant before I put it in the ground, and then put a little dirt back over it, put the plant in, and then I top dress all the plants with Miracle Grow. And as you can see, these are doing pretty good. These are about 2 or 3 weeks old. And well, they might be a month old. They're about a month old. So that's what I'm doing with the tomato plants. Now I'm also doing squash and cucumbers and some different stuff, and I got some plants over here and then I've got some that I planted with seed, and I'll show you that in a minute. And they are starting to come up. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what you can do in containers. And I know you can't live off of tomatoes, but we got tomatoes, squash, cucumbers, radishes, carrots, and lettuce. So we've got a variety, and with all that you can have some salads and add a little protein to it, and you can survive on that. But you do need to get your garden started. So with that, I'm gonna let you go for now, and as they grow and stuff, I will make more videos and show you how they're doing when they produce fruit and all that stuff. So you guys have an awesome day. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up, and we'll talk about all this other stuff later. If you have any questions, if you stayed this long, post them down below and I'll be happy to answer them. And that's my 100-watt solar panel, and I got my solar battery underneath the camera, keeping the camera charged, so I don't have it hooked up right now. But we can talk about that too. So you need solar, you need a radio for communication, you need a vegetable garden. That's what you need this year. Let's get busy. All right, you guys have a great day. Talk to you later. This is Harold signing off, baby.